Welcome to a Return to Oneness. My name is Eddie, and I help people open their hearts. Welcome to the series, And the Truth Shall Set Us Free. The title of this episode is We Share God's Name. Most of us know what God's name is. It was given in Exodus to Moses before he guided the ancient Hebrews out of slavery in Egypt. What is God's name? When Moses asked him, God said, I am that I am. God's name is I am. And we share that name. We share the name I am. But what do we mean by that? What does that really mean, that we share God's name? Think about it for a moment. When I don't run around saying, Eddie is thirsty. Eddie would like a drink of water. Eddie is hungry. Eddie thinks he might like to eat. No. And you don't do the same. You don't run around speaking in third person. We speak in first person. I am hungry. I am thirsty. We each share the same name, I am. That I am that we share is God. Remember in the first episode, there is only one truth. What is that truth? There is only God. Therefore, we each share God's name, I am. When you recognize that we share the same name, that is our common bond. It is the I am that lives within each of us, which is the truth of what we are in reality. Give you something else to think about. Before I was born, there was no Eddie. And after I lay my body down, there will be no Eddie, but there will always be I am. There will always be the I am that I am. That is God's name. The I am that I am is forever. It was never born. It will never die. It has always been. And in truth, we will always be, because we have always been. The I am within each of us is eternal. And that is what we share with each other. We share God's name. In A Course in Miracles, which I teach a class in A Course in Miracles every Sunday afternoon. I do it on Zoom. I've been in A Course in Miracles since 1998. And I have studied it and fallen in love with it. I also teach a class in A Course of Love on Sunday afternoons as well. And on Wednesdays, I teach a class, The Way of Mastery. I also teach A Return to Oneness, the course. And in each one of those courses, there is something written about the I am. But why? Why is it so important? It's important because the I am is our self-awareness. When we recognize I am, we are self-aware. We identify as ourself. We identify as either God or not God. But for the sake of this discussion, I want to hold it around I am, the name of God. In lesson 184 in the workbook for students in A Course in Miracles, there is a beautiful prayer at the end. And the prayer goes like this. Father, our name is yours. In it we are united with all living things, and you who are their one creator. What we made and call by many different names is but a shadow we have tried to cast across your own reality. And we are glad and thankful we were wrong. All our mistakes we give to you, that we may be absolved from all effects of our errors and that what they seem to have. And we accept the truth you give in place of every one of them. Your name is our salvation and escape from what we made. Your name unites us in the oneness that is our inheritance and peace. Amen. Your name unites us in oneness. I am is the name that unites us, all of us, in oneness. It doesn't matter on what part of this planet you live. Our name, God's name, I am, unites us in oneness. And when you go out and begin to see others, you may call them by their given name, by the name that was given to them by the parents, by the name that the world calls them. But I challenge you, look past the name that you call them and see the one I am that is within them. For when you can recognize the I am in them, you will recognize the I am as God in you. I am that I am. I also want you to realize that whatever you put behind the name I am, your name, you are declaring it so. You are making it real for you. So I'll give you an example. I used a minute ago, I am hungry. When I say I am hungry, then I am defining myself in that moment as one who is hungry. I am thirsty. I am defining myself in that moment as one who is thirsty. And although I do not like to use it, I will use it as an example. How many of you have gotten up one morning and thought, oh, I don't feel good. I'm sick. You've called it to you. You're making it in that moment your reality. Anything you put behind your name, I am, you are making reality. You are making it true for you in that moment. So the second challenge that I give you for this episode is to begin to watch what you put behind your name, I am, because you are making it real for you in that moment. I have several affirmations that I like to say silently to myself throughout the day. An affirmation is something that begins with the words, I am. Our name, that's what it begins with. So, one of them is, I am loved because God is love. I am loved because God is love. There are times when I'm in a store, there's a line 10 people deep, there's not enough registers open, and I can feel myself becoming impatient and wanting to just leave. But that doesn't serve a purpose. So I have another affirmation that I say. And it goes like this. I am loving. I am patient. I am kind. I am merciful. And I just start repeating it silently to myself. I am loving. I am patient. I am kind. I am merciful. And in that moment, that becomes my reality. And before I know it, I'm standing in front of the cashier and paying for whatever it is I'm buying. Our name that we share with God, that He shared with us, that name, I am, is the power of God. It is our true power. When you recognize the power of your true name, then you will be careful of what you put behind it, because you're making it real for you in that moment. But the greatest gift you can give yourself in this moment, this now, is to recognize that we all share God's name, I am. It is why Jesus the Christ, the great teacher, taught us what you do to one, you do to another. What you do to another, you do to yourself. Because there's only God. There is only one. There is only the one. You are that one. You are the one I am. We all are the one I am. So when you do something to hurt someone else, you're hurting the same I am that lives within you. We get back what we give away. We reap what we sow. There was 1,000 different ways we were taught the same thing, but it all involves the I am. Because if I attack another person, I am attacking the I am that we all share. So whatever I do to another, I do but unto myself. And once that dawns on any mind, peace follows. I am is our name. It is our inheritance. This is the truth that will set us free. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.